Could you just die? Thank you. That's nice. Okay, now if we could just defend against this fella. Ooh, did you see what a wonderful parry he did? That is amazing. Hello Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now as you can see, we have entered a battle. Yes we have. We are assaulting the walls of Riverrun right now. And you can see here that we actually have a pretty massive battle advantage. We are being very smart as well by using these ladders across the moat and rendering it useless basically, yes. Rendering it completely useless. I pity the fools that decided to go and place these ladders down. Can you imagine? Yes. Can you imagine just literally going up to the walls and having all those archers up there and then being like, I'm carrying a ladder, you better not shoot me. And yeah, they probably shot them, didn't they? Yeah, they probably shot them. Anyway, I think I may have found a way to fix the formations AI issue, and I've never before seen anyone say this particular piece of advice. And well, basically it's in a comment. There's a comment on the previous episode, and it details everything that you need to know. I'm probably going to pin it or something so that everyone knows exactly what to do to resolve that issue, because let's face it, we've all had that kind of annoying issue. I've seen numerous comments in the past in all kinds of different mods that has detailed AI being very stubborn and not doing exactly what they should be doing. And this is just an absolutely fantastic thing, and such a simple fix as well. It's really crazy. And basically what you have to do is, dependent on what kind of battle size you have, so let's say you have, like I do right here, I have 150 battle size in options. That is what my battle size is currently set at. And yeah, weirdly enough, it actually doesn't seem to be abiding by that number, because we had 120 something here and there was 63, so it's already gone more than the battle size that I actually have it set as. But okay, it's a bit weird. But anyway, getting back on topic, I have 150, so if you go into mod options, you see this little box at the top, and it says record battle size. And then it has a little value box next to that, and I had 30. I had 30 in that. And so the comment by Shroom Porridge, yes, was detailing that I have to just put in the same value that I have as the battle size in the options menu. So I basically put 150, and I think that's actually working remarkably well, because you can see here already that we've basically just we've just charged in. I mean, yes, I know that in sieges it's a little bit different, but I was actually in a battle beforehand just after I gained my promotion, by the way, because I am now a veteran Westerlander man-at-arms. So you can see here that I'm actually looking very dashing with my arming sword. But yes, in the battle there, I witnessed the AI actually doing some pretty smart stuff, and I have formations AI fully turned on. So if you don't understand what I've just said, then hopefully the comment on the previous episode, you know, you'll be able to find that, and yeah, that explains it maybe a little bit better than I was. Anyway, we are hopefully going to be able to get in here at some point, because these guys are just they're not really doing too much, are they? I mean, they're doing a pretty decent job at eliminating the opponent, but you can see here that most of the enemies. Oh yeah, this is also a thing. I am unable to tell these guys to do anything, aren't I? Can I tell them to do stuff? I mean, you can see here that nothing is highlighting when I press the nearby soldiers button. So yeah, it's probably going to be the case where I have to just wait until the opponent, well, until we or the opponent decides to push us back, or until we penetrate their defenses. I mean, it's a really tight fit up there. You can see that. You know, there's only 2 guys that can fit in there, so that's pretty narrow. So we're gonna have to be a bit careful. I mean, we know that the enemy lord certainly likes having 2 guys at once, but you know, we just gotta be a bit careful when we go up here. That's kind of the point that I like to make as well. Why are there not multiple ladders? Look at that. We've got 3 ladders down there. We must have spare ladders, surely. We must have borrowed some from the nearby fire station, surely. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go around the side here and hopefully avoid most of the congestion. It's kind of like a troop jam. Oh, did I get just pushed off there? Seems like I got pushed off there for a second. Can I please get some kills? I'd like to level up a little bit. I actually did level up twice in the time that I've been just running around and everything, because this guy, this Lord Leo Lefford fellow, he's actually done a pretty good job at getting us into battles, and I've been able to get some pretty decent amounts of experience as a result of that too. Unfortunately, I am still kind of unable to get decent kills here because I am using a sword, and I've always found that using a sword in basically any mod, but I think it is a little bit more prevalent in mods like maybe Prophecy of Pendor as well as a Clash of Kings, seems a little bit more prominent that using a blunt weapon like a mace is just in general much better in every single respect, because the mace is able to do massive damage through heavy armor in comparison to a sword, which is, well, as you could see just there, gonna bounce off. It's just gonna bounce off every now and again. You can see here that I'm actually doing some pretty decent damage, but these are not really wearing the heaviest of armor, and you can also see that, oh dear. Oh dear. Hopefully my armor is going to protect me. Come on, kill him! Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. Ooh, nice. That was pretty good. That was some pretty good footwork on Elias's part there. I'm kind of surprised he didn't stumble. Yes. Is level 6. Very nice. Now, what I've actually been doing with my skill points as well is leveling up my riding skill, because if I'm going to be staying in this army for the foreseeable future, at least maybe for a little bit longer, just to make sure that we have good gear, and I'm thinking maybe until we become a mounted Westerlander sergeant or something along those lines, then we are certainly going to need some riding skill to actually take advantage of the fact that we're going to get a horse. So I think that could be pretty cool. Hopefully it's going to require 2 or 3 riding skill, because I've actually just leveled up, of course, to 7. I already have 2 in riding skill, so it would be kind of nice to maybe have that little third point in that. Stumble! No, this is the bad time to do that, thank you. Okay, how do I get upstairs again? Oh yes, this way. Okay, I'm going to try and do the sneaky thing. Oh no. Oh, stab. Oh yeah, that was a nice underhanded stab right there. Okay, this is not what I intended. This is not what I intended at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something risky. That's not gonna work, is it? No. So, okay, I did a little bit of crowd surf there. I was not really intending to do that, thank you very much. I was actually intending to jump this way. Oh no, there's an invisible wall. Are you serious? There literally is an invisible wall. Oh. I found a blind spot. Oh yes. Good work, Elias. You have survived this day. Amazingly enough. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm alive, and I'm probably gonna stay alive unless I step off here. There we go. Alright, I'm actually thinking, can I pick up one of their bows? It's unlikely, isn't it? Oh, a war mace. Give me that. Okay, they've come back. This is potentially... This is life-ending. Yes, there we go. I thought to myself, oh, they've left me alone, and now they're gonna come back. Oh, well, never mind. That was actually pretty exciting, at least I think so. And we did gain a couple of kills, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so as you can see here, we have been victorious, and our casualties, literally, oh my, yeah, one peasant under my command, if we had our own army, that is, was wounded, and as you can see, we took out 171 of the opponent. 10 kills to Elias right there, and yeah, Lord Leo Lefford actually did pretty well. He got 50% of our kills, not too bad. Alright. So there you go, we have now taken Riverrun from the Riverlands, and I think, doesn't that trigger a particular event and actually make it so that some other vassals actually end up joining us? I think that is indeed the case. So we are probably going to be getting the phrase, are we not? I think we might be able to. That would be pretty advantageous. I'm actually kind of surprised that the Westerlands was able to decide to do such a obviously good tactical strategic maneuver, you know? Because usually they're kind of not very good, you know? They decide to do all kinds of weird stuff and lose many of their fiefs in the process. But it seems this Westerlands is a little bit more proficient. Alright, so after that very successful siege, we are now here in a field battle, and it is a pretty even one at that. 94 of our troops against the enemy's 97. So let's see how the new formation AI, well, technically the formation AI that should be working and, you know, doing its thing, is going to act in this particular field battle. This is going to be interesting, and I should also mention that I was going to be promoted to to an elite Westerlander man-at-arms, but unfortunately I didn't have the strength required, which is unfortunate. So what I've done is I allocated my points from leveling to 7 into strength, so I now have 15 strength, and riding skill. So hopefully that is going to then enable me to gain that promotion. And it said I have to wait until next week to be able to do that. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of the new armor. I'm actually kind of surprised. Why do I not have a helm? Why am I not wearing a helm right now? This is very strange, because it seems as though my comrades here actually do have a helm. So that's very weird. And as you can see, there you go, the formations AI is charging in as they should be. Nice damage. Okay. Well, that was short-lived, wasn't it? That was very, very short-lived. I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to use my spear. And then another guy was like, I'm going to use my spear against you. And then I just, yeah. So basically, we were playing rock, paper, scissors. That guy had a bigger rock. Yes, certainly. Yes, okay, well, there you go. I mean, this is probably going to be a victory no matter what we do, I think. Actually, I don't know. Should I try retreating and coming back in? Let's try retreating and coming back in, actually. Alright, so to cut a long story short, basically, he lost. Yeah, he lost the battle, and we were taken prisoner as a result. He has been out of action. He's been missing in action for a couple of days now, and thankfully he has returned to his fief, the Golden Tooth. I was actually just waiting here until he did. I asked his wife where he was, and even she didn't know. So, yeah, basically he was just missing in action. Now he is back, and hopefully we're able to improve, yes, our relation with him a little bit, and I am ready to return to our retinue. There we go. It was quite the ordeal we faced against the enemy. Glad to have you back in the company. Alright, so hopefully this is then going to mean, because I have a pretty decent amount of strength now, hopefully we'll be able to get a promotion. Ah, what do we have here? It looks like a rematch between Leo Lefford and Benfred Tallheart. Let's do this. 91 against 44. We should have the advantage in terms of numbers, I mean, pretty obviously. I have a helm now, because in the previous battle, we actually fought a couple of robber knights, and I'm actually going to tell people to hold position. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. He's just going to do whatever he wants to do. But anyway, point is, we were battling some robber knights, some raiders, and so on and so forth, and I was able to pillage this particular helm from the wreckage of the battlefield. So, yeah, pretty nice. It has 52 to head armor, which I gotta say is probably one of the better helms I've seen in a Clash of Kings. So I was extremely lucky to get something like this, because, well, yeah, everyone knows that I was not getting a helm from anyone else, that's for sure, so it's pretty good to actually gain one just from a random battle with some, well, basically bandit units. So, pretty cool. Anyway, let's do this. I'm gonna get ready for the inevitable cavalry charge, question mark? I actually don't know whether they have any cavalry at the moment. I'm I'm gonna get ready though. In a previous battle as well, I was attempting to use my spear to stop a cavalry charge. Actually did a decent enough job. This is, just bear in mind that all of the things I'm mentioning right now are extremely minor battles that I participated in. In other words, battles of sub-20 units that I deemed not really that exciting to show on camera, so that's the reason why I'm just letting you know about them, basically. But yeah, anyway, I was attempting to take a cavalry charge and attempting to stop it, at least one of them, one of the mounted units, and my spear broke almost immediately. And I gotta say, that's probably one of the most frustrating mechanics that is contained within certain mods. Because when, I mean, yeah, I understand that a spear is more than likely going to break at some point when you use it against heavily armored units, but I don't really want it to break every single second, do I? I mean, I've used it 3 times now against this particular target right here. Now let's see if I can actually use it any further without it breaking. I mean, I'm not entirely sure whether it just has... stumbling and falling, of course. I was actually going to say to myself, oh yeah, so I should probably use, you know, my spear a little bit, but then I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to stumble and fall all the time, which is probably not something I really want to continue doing, thank you very much. But it seems it hasn't broken yet. I mean, it does have a small percentage chance, but every single time there's a weapon that can break, in my experience, it is always broken. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, oh, there you go, spear broke after, what, 5 hits? Yeah. What was it? 6 hits, maybe? Something like that? So, yeah, that's pretty awful. That is pretty awful. Anyway, I'm just going to try and kill these guys as quickly as I can, because we need that experience. Thank you very much. Ooh, we actually took out the enemy lord. Surely that warrants a little bit of a promotion. I mean, I still have not gained that promotion, by the way, to an elite man-at-arms, because, well, I don't have enough strength for some reason. I actually don't know what kind of armor they want to give me, but I think that might be a little... I don't know, I feel like that might need a bit of tweaking, because at the moment I'm enlisting, and I'd like to be able to gain promotions, and it's a bit tedious to have to wait for that, but... yeah, well, never mind. That's the system. You know, that's how we're gonna have to do things. But you can see already that the formations AI and the various things that I talked about earlier in the episode are working 100% correctly. So that is amazing, because it's really nice to be able to play with formations AI not bugging out every so often. And it's actually not bugging out in general, it's just not configured properly. But now that it is, we are in a much better position. Anyway. There you go. I was able to kill 4 enemies. Our Lord was able to kill 5. Pretty good. Not too bad. And look at that. Oh yeah. We're getting some really, really awesome gear right here. I mean, you can see that it's much better than what we currently have on. And this plated leather jerkin actually has less armor. I mean, it has less armor and also affects power draw and power throw a lot more, which is really weird. Anyway, I'm going to wear that. And yeah, there's the helm, by the way. That's pretty good. And I think I'm going to take this, but I'm going to swap it for something else, like these ragged shoes or something, because I don't have that much space remaining. So it'd probably be a good idea to try and maximize as much space as we can get. Now, you may see that the date hasn't really progressed as much as you would otherwise think, but that's because Lord Leo Lefford very much appreciates a battle or two. And he basically goes into battle at the drop of a hat. So if he sees anything, whether that be village farmers or, you know, the devil incarnate, he's gonna go and fight whatever that is. So he's a very brave or foolish man, or both. And you can see here that he's actually wanting to fight a couple of forest bandits with 333 reinforcements. This is gonna be a pretty easy battle, wouldn't you say? So, we have another siege on our hands, and it is none other than Harrenhal that we are attempting to take here. Now, I have been promoted, as you can see. Amazingly enough, I'm actually unsure what it was that was causing me not to be able to get promoted, because it seems like I can wear everything no problem at all, but oh well, never mind. We now have that promotion, and that means I have some pretty decent armor, actually worse helm than what I was wearing beforehand, but I think we've gained a better shield. I actually don't know about that. But we do have a club now. They actually do give you a club as an elite man-at-arms, which is kind of strange in my opinion. I don't know why they'd give an elite man-at-arms a club and not a veteran one, but okay. I am actually being shot pretty badly as well, which is kind of annoying. I'd like to slaughter these guys where they stand, because they are being very irritating. And they're even more irritating when they're in melee. Isn't that fantastic? Could you just die? Thank you. That's nice. Okay, now if we could just defend against this fella. Ooh, did you see what a wonderful parry he did? That is amazing. Oh, wow. Lord Tywin was knocked unconscious that easily? Okay. Well, I suppose he doesn't have the name Tylooz for nothing. Yes, of course, that is literally just a reference to one of my previous Clash of Kings series. Oh, we're getting some nice kills right here as well. Oh, I actually thought oh, well, never mind. I thought I killed one of those Stormlander Knights and then killed another one in quick succession, but unfortunately that seems to be not the case. I was only able to kill one of them, but that's alright, that's alright. Anyway, I do have a club and I am willing to use it. And I would very much like to get up here and slaughter more of their archers, because you can see my HP has taken such a toll, only due to the annoying archers. So, yes, let's see if I can actually make a... Oh my, this is not good. I do not want to go over in this direction. I feel like going over in this direction is probably a certain death sentence. So let's see if I can be a little bit careful about it. I mean, my shield is not exactly the greatest thing ever. So more than likely I'm probably going to get murdered before I even get across halfway. But you never know. Maybe I'm going to be able to use the smoke from the campfire to obscure their vision. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Maybe I can throw some cheese at them. Why is there cheese out here? This is a siege. Oh well, maybe I could throw it at them or something. Who knows? Maybe they like a pizza. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. If I've made some of you hungry, then that's good, because pizza. You know, tasty pizza. Alright, anyway, point is, we'll hopefully be able to survive this. I mean, you can see over there that we do have a couple of archers, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to have the reach to be able to deal with the Westerlands. The Reach Westerlands? Yeah, a little bit of a faction reference. Oh well. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. 9 damage. That's what you get. Yes. 9 damage. You cannot say anything about it, can you? I'm gonna try and bait him. I baited him and then I hit his shield. Fantastic. Maybe I can bait him again. There we go. Nice. 4 damage. Oh, that is crazy. We are doing so much damage right here. Can you tell I'm being sarcastic? I'm sure some of you can't, but anyway, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, this is not good. Okay, I'm not going to go up there just yet. I'm going to wait until our forces catch up a little bit. Ooh, okay, that was very close. We've got to be careful of these two-handed guys as well. They have much better reach than we do. I am actually a bit perplexed as to why our forces are standing there and being slow, because you would think that they'd be able to get by that staircase relatively easily, but it seems like they're having some difficulties, amusingly enough. Not entirely sure why, but alright. Ooh, oh, okay, I think I might be dead. Oh, really? Wow, we are just dancing around each other right now. I am fully aware that I might actually die because of being shot in the back. But that is to be expected, and I was not really wanting to wait until our forces actually decided to kill those guys and move down the staircase. But yeah, I think we're probably going to have a pretty easy victory here. You can see that the archers... well, maybe not actually, but I think we have enough to be able to secure this siege. Let's take a look at our stats right here. We were only able to... really? We were only able to kill 5? Wow, you can tell that I'm a bit surprised by that. Oh well, never mind. I am too wounded to fight. Yes, I am. But there is a huge amount of Westerlands people here. As you can see, there's 888 pretty sure we're gonna have a victory. Yep, there you go. There's a victory for us. I'd like to take a quick look at the map. And you can see here that everything's actually going pretty well. They've been able to eat into the Riverlands territories pretty well for the most part. I mean, you know, usually the Westerlands gets picked on by everyone. They are actually starting to get picked on by the Reach now as well, so we might start to see the decline of their territory. But anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.